Nobody knows the Catalans better than you, so I guess to see Huddersfield winning there as convincing as the scoreline suggests means that it'll be good, Nick, for you.
Yeah, Huddersfield I think are in good form, and I watched them prior against Wigan in a trial, and just started watching some footage of them. I think they're going to be a different team to what you saw last year.
And of course, they've now welcomed a very, very good full-back, and you yourself know all about full-back play, and I know you'll have seen Brett Hodgson a lot of times that Nick, he really is a top-class player, isn't he?
He is. He's a great acquisition for them, and he'll add some value to them. He's ball playing, his anticipation to get the ball early, his link play with the outside backs, and he's a fearless young character. Although he's not big, he's fearless, fast, and can kick the ball. So he's got a lot of skill, and he's going to add a lot of value to their team.
No surprise they made him the captain as well there, I understand.
Yeah, I think he's quickly probably commanded some respect, and I think everyone's seen it. And I don't know how the process happens over there, but I think he's not out of his depth having the captaincy.
They're a big, strong physical side, at least I always get the impression. I know they play the football as well, and they've got, I'm not so sure how to pronounce his name, who is on board, and people like Crabtree. It's going to be pretty hot up front, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't like to be standing in the middle of them when they make contact, those big boys. It's going to be a fierce contest in the middle, and that's, people talk about that's where the game's always won, but that's a big part of the building process to winning a football game.
But you've got some big boys yourself, Mick, and they went particularly well against Warrington, and so you travel with confidence. Yes,
again, it'll be those big guys that'll lay the platform as far as trying to build some pressure on the opposition, and hopefully the skill of the outside backs will be in our favour.
It's early for selection, I know, Mick, but have you any worries after the game injury-wise?
James Graham's probably the big one at the moment. His hamstring's a bit tight, and he's having a scan as we speak. And Jason Kalis has hurt his shoulder at training, so I'm not really sure how that one is.
And presumably Francis Maddy, you're still await his arrival?
Yeah, I haven't heard since we last spoke, so I would presume it's going to be this week or next week, hopefully.
And the way young Tom Armstrong went, I guess you'd be pleased and have no qualms about giving him the left wing shirt again?
Yeah, I think Tom did an excellent job on the weekend, and rightly deserves to hold his position.
So what kind of start are you hoping for, Mick? I know a winning one, but I mean, if I said to you, what would you like to do best in the opening quarter?
I think perhaps control the ball a little bit better, and I think last week we probably let ourselves down with possession. We're a little bit what's the word? Probably a bit loose with our possession, and didn't control the football as well as what we should have. Give the Warrington some cheap ball, and if we can do that and start, that'll give us a better start.
Do you get frustrated, Mick, when things are not going according to plan, like you just said, for example, in the first half against Warrington? I mean, are you kind of a frustrated kind of coach? Because I've got to say, to me anyway, you look a pretty much laid-back character.
Well, the game's 80 minutes, and if you worry about every single mistake and every single little thing, certainly you're going to be a very, very angry coach by the end of the game, and you've just got to take it, as far as one mistake at a time. Certainly, if you keep making errors and you keep doing the same thing wrong, you'll get frustrated, and I certainly get frustrated. But I don't think we did that too often. I think there was some just various factors. So you take them on their merits, and you see the reaction of the players and what they do about it's probably most important for me.
And I've just been talking to Kieran Patel, and suggested he know all there is to know almost about Huddersfield, but somehow I don't know whether that's a big advantage to you or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's certainly better to know than not to know, and knowing their personnel is a good thing. But I think just about every club knows the personnel, given the vision they'll see, and with the statistics that are out, and all the video that's on every player. I think just about everyone knows what everyone, whether they carry the footy left or right-handed, everyone knows that.
Do you spot players, Mick, in terms of individual players? Well, he's a very good player. Odds, for example, he's going to cause a problem, or is it kind of across the board, so to speak, where they can all be dangerous?
Well, yes, you do know about what certain players can do, and you certainly do make teams, or make our team more aware of individuals, and if they've got the capacity to do different things, or they haven't got the capacity to do certain things, you might try and capitalise on a weakness, and you'd be silly not to. So nullify their strengths and capitalise on their weaknesses, and that's what you want to do.
And I hope it does all according to plan, and that's exactly what happens for you on Sunday afternoon. But I've kept you long enough, and I do appreciate the chat, mate. Thanks.
Thanks, mate.